Game Improvement Iron Top 5 video is here for 2025. Trevor and I are gonna pull our favorite Game Improvement clubs off the shelf, out of the fitting matrix. Then we're gonna talk about them, narrow it down to our top 5, hit them, and rank them 1 through 5.
If you stink and you need some help, this video is for you.
I stink, I do.
Yeah, I need some help, so
I need
this is
some stank.
selfishly a good video for me.
Nope.
These are basically the most forgiving irons. And they're forgiving because they're very fast. So if you need help with speed/distance, or if you're all over the face, you're toey, you're heely, you're hosely, you're top liney, you're fatty, you're skinny, you're thinny. This
Winnie.
is Winnie, squirrely.
Now you're just saying words.
Okay.
That ends with a Y.
Okay, I'm gonna go honorable mention. Now this is Game Improvement, but if you're a seasoned player, now that's a nice way of saying you're getting older and you're losing speed and you need help with speed, take a look at ZXi4. That is a sleeper club. If you need help as you age, this is like the best club for that. We're not gonna review this today, but just a little shout out. Take a look at ZXi4. We sell a ton of these and it really helps people gain 15, 20 yards with their iron play because of the technology in them.
Okay, so you're heading for Mira. That's your first mistake.
Well, I was just making sure there's nothing snuck in the Mira section.
Oh, okay. You just
And-
like touching Mira.
New Mira video coming soon, by the way. PXG. Now they have the Gen 7 XP. That's a good one. And then they have their Black Ops. And to be honest, if you're shopping between these two and you need game improvement, the XP, no. Black Ops, yes. So I'm gonna go PXG Black Ops. Oh, you're going Callaway.
The X was the model. So obviously Callaway has the 4 models. They have the Max Fast, the Core, the X, and the High Launch. Out of these 4, what performed best in our review, check out that video. We did a review on all of them, the X model.
I'm gonna go to our Mizuno wall. We don't think of Mizuno as a game improvement iron. And obviously their Mizuno Pro lineup is second to none. However, they make a great sleeper game improvement head. That's the Hot Metal High Launch. You're going Cobra.
I really liked the Cobra, so I'm gonna go with the Cobra Dark Speed Adapt. Felt really good. Obviously they have some good tech in there. Watch that video as well. Really good feeling iron for the game improvement section. So obviously we're gonna end up with more than 5. So once we get all our picks in, we feel like there's nothing left on the shelf that's in this category, then we'll narrow it down to 5, hit them, and rank them, because we all gotta know what number 1 is.
Let's go over to TaylorMade. So with TaylorMade, we have the QI series, then we go into the P series, which is the 790, 770, P7CB, and then the MB, and then of course the TWs, the Tiger Iron. Now, we think of game improvement, we think of the QI series. However, I think I'm gonna throw in one wild card club head here. And I think we should sneak in the 790. It's a little bit of an outlier. It's more of a player's distance, but I think it could pass as a game improvement, especially if your goal is to improve. That sounds dumb because that's everybody's goal. But like, if you're really gonna put time and effort into your golf game and you want an iron to last you longer, I would maybe dabble with this.
Now we're gonna go over to this edge of the wall. We haven't been over here yet. I'm not grabbing Bettinardi, so don't think that. I'm coming over here to the Wilson section. So we got the Wilson staff. That's not what I'm after. Not the cavity back. There we go. These 2 models right here.
The Dynapower.
The Dynapower forged by Wilson.
Okay.
1, great price point, great feel. We gotta throw that guy in the mix.
I'm gonna go over to Srixon.
Okay.
So Srixon has a very nice, simple line logic. They basically have the ZXi4, the ZXi5, and the ZXi7. Now their 4 is the easiest to hit. Now, the same principle I said with the 790, there's a case to be made with the ZXi5. So keep that in mind. However, we're not gonna hit the ZXi5. We're gonna go with their easiest to hit, the Srixon ZXi4. But again, if you wanted to future-proof yourself, I would look at the ZXi5 instead.
There's one more I want to throw in here,
Yeah.
and it was the winner of last year's top 5,
Okay.
and that is the Cleveland ZipCore. Last but not least,
XL.
yeah, the Cleveland ZipCore XL. Been in my mind. I knew we were grabbing it. I wanted to save it for last. Let's throw this guy in the mix.
Okay.
So here's the 8 that we have. We have the Wilson Dynapower, Callaway Elyte, Cleveland ZipCore XL, the Cobra DS-Adapt, Srixon ZXi4, TaylorMade P790, the JPX Hot Metal High Launch, and the PXG Black Ops. We need to get this narrowed down to 5. So that means we have to eliminate 3. And I'm gonna start off by eliminating the PXG Black Ops.
I think that's one of the hottest clubs out there, and I don't think we should eliminate it.
Speed-wise, you think it's the hottest?
Yeah, I think you're making a mistake.
So you're calling in your trump? Don't touch me though. He did it. He did.
I think
Tell me what you think.
we need a one-shot challenge.
We need.
If you stripe it, it stays in.
Okay.
If you mishit it, we remove it. One shot. Everyone knows the rules. If you hit it under 200 yards, we can eliminate it.
Okay.
If it goes 200 yards, it stays in. Yeah, you demolished that thing. I told you, it's a hot club.
Shoot.
Look at that. That's
Leaving it.
119 ball speed and you didn't even hit it that good.
All right, well, it's your turn to eliminate one then. This is going back on the table, it looks like.
All right, I'm gonna remove Srixon ZXi4. Now, that's a bold move, and you know why?
It's Japanese.
Cleveland is part of the Srixon family, and I think there's too much overlap here. And the Cleveland is a much better value, dollar-wise. And honestly, if you're a ZXi4 customer, I really think you're a ZXi5 customer anyways.
I see.
So the ZXi5 has all the benefits that I mentioned, like the 790. So if you're in the market for the ZXi4, I think you just skip it and go right to the ZXi5
Okay.
or to the Cleveland. And this sort of gets lost in the shuffle, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the Dark Speed Adapt.
You want to
it
eliminate
just
the
is
Cobra?
really attractive though.
All right.
Yeah.
One shot, everybody knows the rules.
Yeah, but I'm not as good as you. Do I have to hit it 200?
195.
We're not at sea level. So the ball here goes 10 to 15% further. So if you're at sea level, this is like a 185 shot, 180 shot. But they're just really hot clubs, all these game improvement ones. So that's why they go so far too. Nope. She gone, Tate. That was such a bad shot, but the results, that's what I mean, they're hot. It still went 170. Let me just hit it.
What are you doing?
Just to see.
It's one shot, everybody knows the rules.
No, you're right, it needs to go. All right, Cobra's gone now. We didn't talk about any of the technology, but I think it's what, $9.99? It is a great deal.
Yeah, really good deal. We need to eliminate one more. So between the Wilson, Callaway, Cleveland, PXG, Mizuno, and P790 TaylorMade. So initially I'm thinking the Wilson, but their budget is so phenomenal. Like the club that you get for the value is fantastic. Like, and I'd rather play a Wilson than the PXG.
You're gonna eliminate the PXG again?
No, I can't do that. I already lost my veto.
I know which one needs to go.
P790?
No,
Mizuno?
no,
Wilson?
no.
Callaway?
That's what I
Really?
think.
Wow. Okay.
Or it can stay.
No.
You just pick whatever you want.
No, I'm okay.
I've been
I'm
kind of
okay with it.
dictating this, and I just want you to pick what you want.
Well, real quick in the comment section, does Trevor dictate all these videos? Because I get vetoed a whole lot. And I don't do a whole lot of vetoing. You in the comment section, Trevor, let me know in the comment section once this video drops. I think the Callaway, I think Trevor's right though.
The AI Smart Face, though.
It is don't you start. We've made a decision. You push the decision.
There's too much robots for me.
Yeah.
Too much I Am Robot.
I Am Robot is not a movie.
No, that's I Am Legend.
Yeah, you're thinking I Am Legend. And those are,
That's
a weird.
totally different concept. That's zombies. That's
Yeah, that's a cure of
daywalkers.
cancer.
That's daywalkers.
Yeah.
No, they're not daywalkers. It's the opposite of a daywalker. They're night walkers.
Yeah.
Not
A night
Skywalker.
crawler.
Night crawl. No, that's a worm. They're day sleepers.
They don't sleep. They stand in huddles and shiver.
They're day what? What are they? They're night seekers. Night seekers. That's what they are.
All right, then there was 5.
What are we hitting first?
I have a PXG shaft in my hand, so
Go ahead, do it. Give me a couple.
I think we're gonna do it based on feel. We've already done individual reviews on almost all of these clubs. So if you want the full in-depth review, go into our channel, check those out. Let's set the green to 200. PXG Black Ops in my gamer shaft. See how it does. Okay, that's real thin. But that's why it's good to review these, because we're mid handicappers. So I'm teetering right around a 5. Trevor, you're a 14.
Yeah, people don't believe me though. Why would I make a whole channel, post it publicly just to be a public liar?
Are you a liar?
Riddle me that.
I don't like riddles.
You're not hitting this club good at all.
No. It's because I'm not in the right mind space.
Just do it.
All right, PXG Black Ops, here we go. See that? We were talking about Nightwalkers. I got a little sweaty.
Nightwalkers are sweaty.
I got Will Smith on the brain.
They're night seekers.
Scared to get smacked across the face. I don't know where Will is.
Nightwalkers. That's Skywalker. That's Star Wars.
Night crawlers.
No.
Like in Always Sunny in Philadelphia
seekers.
when they say they're going to play night crawlers, Danny DeVito and Charlie.
I don't remember that.
And they're just playing around under the sheets in the bed. They just wiggle around like worms.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it is.
I think there's so much.
Did you just have a seizure?
No, there's so much core foam or whatever the crap they call that in there that I just think the problem with PXG, and I can already tell you.
I hate this club, dude.
Okay, all right, let me see if I feel the same way.
Remember when I told you I wanted to take it out? I'm just telling you right now, I hate it.
The problem is when you put this much foam, you put so much crap inside a golf head, you're just gonna get jumpers.
That's not what I was just struggling with.
If you're not fine in the center of the face, there's nothing wrong with that, getting jumpers.
Yeah?
Top line's not bad looking though, attractive wise.
We can't really judge it on thickness because they're all thick old boys.
It is soft. Now, Tate and I really struggle with game improvement clubs because I hit the ball so low. I already struggle with my ball height that these loft jack clubs, I can't get anything out of them. It feels soft. I feel like I'm hitting it better than you.
Yeah, I'll just let you talk about the PXG.
It's really soft, but it's almost like a little squishy.
Yeah.
But if you're in that realm category where you just need something.
We're in this category, so people are going to be all for that.
Yeah.
And the price is good. The Black Ops has a really good price point.
Oh, she gone.
Oh, slinger.
So that's the problem sometimes with these hot clubs is
And their draw bias.
when you close that face and you get a hot toe.
And you're a toe guy. You love hot toes.
It's gonna just, because it doesn't lose any speed.
No, it's
It
even
just
faster.
rips. Just
Even
rips
faster off the toe.
rips across the fairway.
Rips across the club face.
Yeah, one
And
more
Timmy,
and then I'm calling it with this
Who's
one.
on his swing set in the backyard never sees it coming.
You're right. I think we made a mistake. But there's nothing we can do now. So this is rank number 5. Wrong wrench.
Am I wrong or am I right that was the first club I tried to eliminate?
Can we just not make a thing about it? Can we just get on with the review? Like, it's not about right or wrong.
I don't care about being right. I just want in the comment section for people to tell me I'm right. Wilson Dynapower Forged. This is another club that is a really good price point. And I think that's important in this category. A lot of the brands you can see, they're trying to be a good price point because these are entry-level golfers, guys that play a few times a year, or they're just
dabbling.
getting, this is their first real set of clubs that's not a box set. This top line is better than the PXG, I'll tell you that.
Sounds better.
It's because it is better.
Yeah, much better ball
Look at
flight
that.
for you.
Little baby fade, I love.
Feel good?
Yes,
Squishy?
yes, it is
Spongy?
squishy. It is squishy.
Party? Softy? Talk to me.
Chunky soup is what I came into my mind.
Chunky soup.
Yeah, and then Donovan McNabb commercials popped into my head.
Oh.
Not to mention our Philly boy over here, but you know Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb went to town on some chunky soup together back in the day.
Andy Reid in his black jumpsuit.
Yep, that was better than red, poor guy.
That utility belt. Size 58 utility belt. That's pretty good. And he didn't wear it. What annoyed me about Andy Reid's utility belt is he didn't wear it around his waist.
No.
He wore it around like his upper belly.
He wore that bad boy up high.
High.
But you know what? It was safe. Nobody was stealing nothing from that because it was up there. It's like Dwight Schrute. Yeah.
It's a safe zone.
Oh.
He kind of got away from that though.
He did get away
Kansas
from the
City.
utility belt.
Yeah, now he just wears like
Now that
pants.
he's winning a ton of Super Bowls.
Last one.
Last shot with the Dynapower.
So far, I like everything about it better. Not that, but
No,
let's
that's
see how
good.
forgiving it is.
It's good, just a tick heavy.
Okay. Yeah, didn't lose a ton of speed. All right, let me try. Much more attractive standing over the top
Isn't
of
it better?
Oh no.
Okay, so that we call that the slapper.
Yeah,
When
I
it
slapped
slaps the ground and then flops to the ball.
Yeah. 124 club speed, there's no way that's accurate.
No, something definitely glitched there. You've swung fast in your day, but never 124, I don't think.
Not with an iron.
Yeah.
Or a driver.
Even a driver, I don't know. There you go.
I pushed that one, but I like the feel of this club better.
It's
Way better.
So much better.
Way better. And it's still greenside. That wasn't a good shot.
That's what we're looking for. We want clubs that are gonna get people distance.
It's launching a little bit better too.
So if you have a guy that's coming into golf, he's let's say 170, 160 yards from the green, and he can be greenside with a 7-iron, that person is ecstatic with that. They love that.
Playing a little cut. Should I try to move it left?
Yeah.
See if I can. See if there's any movement in this thing. Oh, she can sling. She can sling left.
Oh yeah, you can move it.
I like this club.
Yeah.
And it's attractive.
It's a great club.
Like Wilson, fact check me, but I think they changed ownerships or CEOs or whatever a few years ago. They went through a spat where they went like more budget style, trying to be in big box stores. And now they're sort of back to like the Wilson staff,
Yeah.
like more of a premium type product.
Yep.
And it's paying off dividends. It's a good iron. I don't know where I'm gonna rank that, but that's a good club right there.
Yep.
Now where are we going?
Mizuno.
Ooh, the high launch. Now, this is called the hot metal, and for good reason. Why is it called the hot metal?
Because it's hot. This has got to be, this might be a test for another day, but it's got to be top 1 or 2 for speed, just for straight out ball
On
speed.
this whole wall.
Yeah, if you could put this club in a robot, swing at the exact same specs as its competitor, this would be faster. It has to be. The tech is there to make this fast.
There's a lot going on in that club. The nickel chromoly, which is a harder, hotter metal, more stable. So a trade-off though for it being harder is, they say nothing feels like a Mizuno. That's not true in their hot metal series.
No, it's not.
Because of that nickel chromoly, which helps with speed and game improvement, but you do sacrifice feel a little bit because of it. And that is not a good way to start.
Dude, I can't swing today.
You just can't hit them today.
Just can't hit him today.
That's my saying.
That is your saying. Much better. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, better.
It is soft. It is soft.
Softer
Thin.
than the Wilson.
Yeah. It is softer than the Wilson for sure.
Let's check your ball speed.
That one was thin, so it's going to be low.
Yeah, but it still went 180. It's still 115 for
Yeah.
a thin. Yeah, I want to see the ball speed here.
That
That's
one is-
easily over 200.
That one was
That might
cooked.
fly 200.
That one was cooked.
Yeah, I mean, this is hot. If you need help with speed and distance, this is a club. 121.
And launch. Launch is phenomenal with this.
Yeah.
Look at that launch. That's going to go in the hole.
Is that your actual shaft?
Yeah, money taper. What a club.
Definitely fatter looking though.
It is thick, yeah.
Oh, pulled that.
Why'd you do that?
It was an accident. But I mean, look at the distance on that. Yeah, 118 ball speed on a miss.
Let him cook. You were watching Minwoo Lee this weekend, huh?
Of course. I like Minwoo.
Should we get Minwoo on the channel, you think?
Yeah. Let's get him on.
Like a 2v1?
So that's way off the toe, go figure, and it's still almost 114 ball speed. You don't lose anything on this thing. Let me just pure one. I'm sick of it. Nope.
Toe again, huh?
Real bad toe, but look at, that's fairly straight and definitely didn't lose any yardage. Very stable golf club, real stable. Look how toey that is. Let's not toe one here. More centered, just pulled it. Yeah, yep. That's just not matching up. An 84 club head speed with 120 ball speed, that's just too fast.
Yeah.
I shouldn't get 120 out of an 84 swing speed.
That's that club though.
Yep.
If you want speed, Mizuno's your club.
That was not good. Last one. Yep, that's even a little skinny. Good club, real
Love
good
it.
club. Okay, 790 time.
790 time.
So here's our outlier. Is it forgiving enough to hang with the game improvement clubs?
The new 2025 TaylorMade P790. Now, Trevor took a chance with this. This one, obviously, I think is gonna have the best top line, just the looking down on it. It's the smallest of these club heads, but that's because we're kind of in that in-between realm. This is for somebody that wants to take golf very seriously. It's coming into golf. Maybe you don't have the best swing. You're working on a lot of stuff. This 790 is going to be a very forgiving club, draw bias, help you get the ball in the air, but it's not quite as forgiving as some of the competitors, but that gives you something to grind on, gives you something to work on.
And?
Not bad. It's going to be a little weaker lofted, isn't it? Do you know
Little
the
bit.
P790 loft?
It's not gonna be as hot, but.
So still 190.
Yeah, that one was 108, so you're definitely losing a little.
It's not as carrying as far, 180 carry.
No, and that's what I mean. I kind of put it in here knowing it's in a different category. Well, that one was 113. That's hanging there.
Oh, I slipped. How do you slip in golf shoes?
That was you. That was your problem.
Well, I slipped, so I know it was me. All right, it's a great club.
Do you think a beginner in game improvement should be looking at it?
If I have a guy that comes in here for a fitting and he's coming into the game of golf, but he's taking it really seriously, I definitely want him to hit it.
And he doesn't want to buy a new set of clubs in 2 years?
Yeah, definitely I'm gonna let him hit it. Whether or not that's what's gonna be right for him, that's a whole nother story.
Now, I have personally, this is just a personal sentiment here.
Are you gonna be personal right now?
I've never gotten along with the 790, ever, personally.
But why did, then you,
Because we fit so many players into it.
people love it. It's the #1 selling iron of 2024.
And it works, it's a really well-performing iron. So just because I personally don't like it, it's not that I don't like
So
it, I
you're
just
just
can't
telling
hit
me
it.
that you're taking bias out of it. That's really, I appreciate that.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
oh, oh boy.
Maybe I do like the 790. That felt wonderful. Wow, 211.
Wow.
118, I got a lot out of that one.
Bingo, bongo, wongo.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
You guys know, you watch the channel, you know I'm not a good ball striker. You can hit it. If I can hit it. Oh,
Do you need to see any more? Or is that just your #1?
I got myself thinking. And you know what happens when I think?
Looks like I got like 7 or 8 sets to build.
I'll just build a whole new set of irons. That's my worst one, but let's watch it on the miss hit. Yeah, great club. Great club. Personally, if I was new into golf, I would skip the QIs. I think the QIs are a little clicky and go right into this.
Yeah.
Much better feeling, and you can grow into this club.
If you're about to take it seriously and you're about to grind out on the range and do all that stuff, the 790 is definitely the hotter play. It's still plenty forgiving. It's not like it's not a forgiving club.
No.
It's not like you're out there trying to play a Mizuno blade.
It's still strong lofted. Distance is not an issue with this club. I think as you get better, maybe an occasional jumper, but you'll deal with that when the time comes.
Okay, here we go. The Cleveland ZipCore, the reigning champion of this video from 2024.
Can it be dethroned?
I don't know. I saved it for last. Oh, it feels so good.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh man.
Gosh, it feels good, man.
Is it the best feeling?
I think so. Oh, heavy. Look at that though, holy cow.
Good
That
result.
was not a good swing, went 208. Missed it left, but let's go one more. Missed it thin.
I got a question for you.
Yeah. I can't end on that one. Let me hit one more.
Okay, one more.
Look at that,
Yeah.
tight draw.
What is going on with our Srixon? Why do we have that many Srixon heads? They only make 3. Like, what is happening over here? Let's see if I like it as good as Tate. Now, I will say standing, it's big.
It is a bigger club
It's
head.
an XL, it's long,
Yeah.
which is gonna help a beginner. Man, it's big. That was a terrible shot, but
Was it?
yeah, I did not hit that good. That's a great result. I think this club gets in the air a little easier than some of the other
Yes,
ones.
I
Don't
agree.
you think?
Even on the misses, yeah.
Yeah, the launch is a little bit better. I still think they're called night walkers.
See, I've never had this discussion before to know if you're right or wrong. I've seen the movie.
I don't know why I can't, it's just now I got to know.
Oh, you'll know in a few days.
It's like I'm standing over a golf ball thinking about I Am Legend. Oh, that's terrible. See how the result's going to be pretty good though?
Did you see how many comments in our Tiger Woods video people are talking about Fuddruckers?
Yeah.
That's like a common thread now, it's Fuddruckers.
And a lot of people are agreeing with me. It's salted caramel, not salted milk.
No, salted caramel is a thing. But salted chocolate, like you
Salted
never...
milk chocolate is not a thing.
It is
I mean,
a
you
thing.
can sprinkle milk chocolate
No.
with some salt.
No, you can buy a bar of milk chocolate that's got salt in it.
With 0 caramel flavor.
Yeah, well, yeah, there doesn't have it. It's not
I
a
don't think
Carmelo.
salt is involved until you involve caramel.
I just disagree. Comment section again. I'll buy a bar. I'll bring it to you. It's going to be delicious.
I just don't know why you fight me on this.
Why wouldn't I? You're wrong. Salted caramel is a thing. Frappuccino, salted caramel is fine.
Growing up, who visited the candy aisle more, you or me?
Well, it depends. We were both in that aisle plenty. We were just 2 different age groups. I had to stay with mom, and you were able to roam the store by yourself.
Yes. And I've never had
And
any
I wasn't
salted
allowed to go with you.
chocolate bar ever that didn't contain caramel.
Can you just hit the ZipCore, please? That's a smoke show right there.
Yeah, that's a good club. And I think, isn't it the most affordable on the table?
Yes.
Or is the Dynapower up there, price-wise?
They're close, but I think the Cleveland is the better price.
Let me try to hit a cut here. Again, a terrible shot, but
You just blocked it out right.
last one. And then I'm ready to rank them.
Wow. Nice distance.
Yeah, good club.
Yeah.
Really good club.
All right, take that head off.
Definitely clickier than like the 790 though.
Yeah, but we've already established the 790 is not a normal club in this category. So number 5, coming in hot. According to Trevor, the PXG Black Ops. Good price, good product.
Number 4 out of this bunch, I'm gonna go Wilson. You okay with that? Great price point. though.
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so then there were 3. I think here, because of where we're at in this review, and because it's just not gonna work with some guys, I think the 790's gotta go 3rd.
In the context of game improvement?
Yes.
Yes.
Still a fantastic model. Price is higher. It's definitely not a great price point in this section. It is gonna be something you can grow into, so you're not gonna replace these as fast.
If you want to buy it once though, this would be number 1.
Yeah, but it's a hybrid in this category. So
Yes.
it
Okay.
would be
I'm okay
unfair.
with that.
It would be really unfair to put it 1 or 2. Because a lot of guys aren't gonna go out and not get along with this at all.
Yeah. Did the Mizuno do enough to dethrone the Cleveland?
Okay, so we have to think about quality, how it felt, and
Sound.
price. Sound is important too.
The Mizuno is a pretty good buy though. I'm gonna go Mizuno number 2, and I'm basing this not off of performance. This is your rare time you're gonna hear me say this. I'm doing it off of price.
Yeah.
I think the Cleveland is just too good of a value in between these two. You're saving hundreds of dollars by going with the Cleveland. And I do think this is a little hotter, but I don't know if it's hundreds of dollars better.
Yeah, does this perform
Better?
$300 or $400 more to take down the Cleveland? And the Cleveland's got the ZipCore technology, which is really sweet too.
Yeah.
So they both have good tech that's working for them. It's definitely not as hot.
This one I think you can grow into a little bit because this club head is huge. Like this, I think this is more attractive looking down on it.
Yeah.
There's our top 5. Let us know in the comment section if you agree or disagree. If you need to buy any of these clubs, of course, come to Embers Golf. We're the premier fitting studio in Denver, Colorado. Thanks for watching this.